package is. I don't think it's gonna be heavy.
Ridiculous.
No heavy.
No heavy?
No heavy.
No, not heavy, he says. I think the box is heavier than the package. This thing comes in a. It is recorded, right?
Yeah.
Definitely two people. Okay. Okay, so the box is here, and I gotta get some tools and take it apart. Okay, so the plan is to install this thing. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then of course this part here. Should be pretty easy. I don't think it's going to be that hard. I think it's going to be pretty easy, to be honest with you. It's just more about being careful. And just about being careful. I mean, being really careful, that's all. So, let's see here. Latch 10, hood 15. Let's put it right here. Actually. This, I'm not going to hit it with the this too hard. Make sure kind of dial it to 1, and I'm going to hand tighten it later on. Because I'm doing this by myself, I'm going to put some sponge around this area here. Just in case. I mean, this is just sick. I mean, look how this just looks good, dude. I mean, this just looks really good. I'm so happy I got this. Like, now my car's complete. Now it's really finished. Like, it looks good. So sorry about the background noise. I am printing something. That's what's happening right now over here. I'm printing on a good. That's why I had all that noise. But sorry about that. But I'm telling you, man, this thing just looks, it looks really good. It like, I'm super happy that I got it. It just looks so good. Yeah. You saw me a day or so ago. I of course installed the hood, but now I'm at the PPF shop to basically get this guy just wrapped, because I want to make sure that I pre-protect this. I don't want to ruin it. So yeah, we'll see how it looks. I mean, it should look fine. I mean, right now under the light, this thing just looks bitching. Under good light, I mean, the car's a little bit dirty, not super clean, but it's absolutely just, I mean, she just looks mean, dude. I don't care what you say. She just looks mean. Like, hey, you guys. All right, so I got her back at home. So you saw the last clip, which was she was at the PPF shop. So what I did was, you see why it's so shiny is I put a PPF on here because it is real carbon fiber. It's double-sided, and I really just want to protect it. Just in case when I'm done with the car, I could still sell the hood and hold its value, hopefully, whatever else, right? But anyways, with the dip, and just it changes the shape of it a little bit. It just makes it look really aggressive. So I really like it. So overall, you saw the installation, you saw the unpackaging, and it's pretty easy, especially for being how light it is. You guys, if you never handle carbon fiber, handle it, because you'll be amazed how big of a piece this is and how light it is. Okay, for those that have handled it before, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so for the entire thing, for the entire deal, it wasn't bad. The delivery of the box, there was really no damages. There was a little, not nick, but just mark on the far right hand corner of the very end. You can't really see it. Wax buffed it out, so it was fine. There was no imperfections. The clear coat was really nice. No orange peel, nothing like that at all. So it was a really clean piece from the vendor. The vendor itself, for the quality of the product, I would say 1 out of 10. I'm going to give it a good 8.5 to a 9. I was really happy with the quality that the vendor provided. Now, the experience itself with regards to the shipping, service, handling. First of all, just like anything else, like anything dealing with those Asian vendors, I really had to haggle with the price. It went back and forth. It literally took about 3 to 4 weeks for negotiation to get a really solid price. This is the double-sided carbon fiber, meaning that the top and the inside is carbon fiber. There is a version out there that's just top carbon fiber and plastic inside. I chose to be as light as possible. For what it's worth, might as well order it, right? Double-sided. The gentleman was named Fish Z, ZXIN. And I'll provide everything on the bottom. Overall, I would say the service-wise, 1 out of 10. I gave him a 6 because, look, he has to do his job. I respect that. But the delivery of the item, that I have a problem with. So I ordered it during or near the Chinese, Asian Lunar New Year's. So which was like late February, early March. And as some of you know, if you guys order anything from Asia during that time of the year, they basically are off like 2 weeks. So they go dark. And while I was I put the order before that. Nevertheless, I felt like they had a delay in shipping, which then caused them to put it on the ship late, and which arrived here late. They promised me April the 15th at the latest to my door, and they did not. So I was very disappointed with that, and I was working with them, having conversations back and forth. What type of I guess offering might you have to offset that? And long story short, they did nothing. In fact, they were like, oh, they try to blame it on the shipper. No, it wasn't the shipper's problem. It was your problem. You guys didn't deliver the good to the shipper to get it to me in time. If you look at the shipping log, the dates were appropriate. They did the best they could with very much from reason. It was the fact that the vendor provided the product late to the shipper. So I really felt like they tried to blame everything on the shipper like everyone else did, but it wasn't the shipper's fault. It was literally the vendor's fault. So from a service perspective, not very happy. I would literally give it a 3. So I will warn you guys before you go and order this, even though the piece is really good, the service aspect, be worried and be definitive about how the exchanges are. So overall, I'm happy with it. It's you know, with regards to the product, the service, how it got here on land, not very happy about that. Stay tuned because I am going to wrap this project up. I think I'm pretty done with the major modifications with this C8 Corvette. I've done a lot of things. I'm going to go through the ins and outs about it. It's going to be a little bit longer, but it's going to be worthwhile for those who are looking into the vet market because, as you all know, car value is coming down across the board, including this guy. So till then, stay tuned. We'll talk soon. Peace out. Take care. Oh, and please subscribe.